Most of the time, like it's creating a category is extremely difficult to do, and you have to have a very long-term horizon and a ton of money to do that. But let's just say the product, category exists, and you just want to get in there because that's a lot of times the aspirational goal to get into that, right? Hey, we have, I'm seeing like 7 different companies on the G2 list of software for that. I just want to be on the top there. And I want more reviews. I want more people to know that I exist.
Yeah. So if you're okay, so no, it's fine as long as they enter it from this mindset. First, they need to look at the data and understand that yes, it's very, very difficult to create a category. There's a lot of people who failed. 2, if they're trying to enter into a category and become a leader, it's even harder to unseat the category king or queen, right? Like it's even more difficult and rare to do that. So first they have to understand they're going to play that game. And so good luck, right? Like you actually have a better shot of creating a new category. And it's usually just by slicing off a piece of the segment of where there's like problems that aren't being, served. And more importantly, if you're going to go that route, because that's actually a little bit easier to kind of create a category that way, because you're effectively taking a category and saying, I'm creating the category, but for X, right? You're not creating a brand new category. You're creating a category for it. That's what ConvertKit did, right? With email marketing, or, for creators. So what you do is you identify like, where's there a set of unmet needs, and is the TAM, is the total addressable market large enough, for your aspirations and is it going to be worth it to build a product for that market? And then from there, you build that product, but you also, there's another key thing I think a lot of people forget about, and that's you want to make sure that whatever you build or whatever segment that you're going to slice off and try to kind of create into its own little market, you want to be able to say, like, ask yourself this question: what would have to be true? All right, so this is from Roger Martin here. What would have to be true such that if I were to do this, that the things that we do that make us become a viable alternative to this company are the things that the category leader, the people we're competing with, our competitors, could not do or would not do, right? That's, you have to be able to, you're not going to be 100% accurate, but if you're going to take a bet, which you're already doing anyway, you might as well try to set your deck up, stack it as best you can. And that's to really say, whether it's operationally or culturally or, just from whatever way they want to approach business, what won't they do or can't they do? And then do those things. If you can't find one of those, I don't think that you're going to be very successful.
This episode of Coffee with Closers is brought to you by OneIMS, a leading digital marketing agency helping businesses win new customers. To request a free marketing ROI audit, please visit oneims.com. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. To make sure you never miss an episode, please subscribe.